Amid the 2025 AFCON won by Senegal, Rabat still echoes with a historic final against host Morocco. Tareq Muhmood, president for Visa for the CEMEA region, drives tech solutions, propelling African sports and commerce towards globalization. Longtime CAF partner Visa transformed this AFCON into an economic laboratory, contactless payments, tokenization, fintech integration for over 200 decision makers from 40 countries. Tareq Muhmood, welcome to Africa 24. Visa has been a partner of the African Cup of Nations for several editions. What was the primary objective of your presence in Morocco for this 2025 edition?
Morocco has done a phenomenal job with AFCON, and Visa was so proud to be part of the AFCON movement. AFCON is the third largest football competition in the world. And it's not only AFCON, it's also WAFCON for the women's football as well. And we see really three main engagements through our partnership with AFCON. One is making sure all the payment experiences around AFCON are secure, they're easy, they're convenient, so that any supporter from around the world who wants to watch a match or buy merchandise or anything knows that it's a secure payment, and any business selling tickets or selling merchandise knows that all the payments can work really well using Visa's technology. The second we find is it has a tremendous impact on the countries that's hosting. So we've seen tremendous growth of visitors coming into this beautiful country to watch the football games and to engage with tourists. So again, for that, we want to facilitate the digital payments around those visitors coming in, visiting the small businesses in the markets outside and really engaging with the community. And our data shows that we're seeing strong growth of tourists that do come in as a result of the AFCON. And we're going to produce a study after the tournament finishes to really understand the impact. So we keep learning together. The last part probably is my favorite reason why we partner with AFCON. It's really the children, it's the kids. And we run a really strong program to engage with the community. Over 1,150 students, children have been engaged. I don't know if you watched in the football as they come out with the players. The young children have the Visa support. So we really want to make use of the program with AFCON to engage with the whole community.
Muhmood, you often point out that Visa is not a card company but a technology company. What is the fundamental difference for the African market?
Africa is not one market. It's a phenomenal mix of different markets operating in so many different ways. So we see amazing banks that have been operating in Africa for many, many years, some of them in many different countries. And we see amazing fintechs, small companies who are really accelerating the whole payments experience in countries like Ivory Coast or countries like Egypt and Ethiopia. And we work with the banks as well as with the fintechs to really drive the payments, the digital payments that are secure. But each one of these banks and the fintechs operate differently. They operate differently, but what they do need is they need great technology to enable those payment experiences to be secure, to be fast, to be convenient, and really provide additional value to the communities that they're operating in. So that's really our technology stack. It's providing that service technology to our partners so that they can make a good impact in the communities that they're part of.
How does Visa position its global network as a basic infrastructure for the growth of African countries?
So our payments is a very local thing, but at the same time, it really benefits from Visa's network. We operate in over 200 countries around the world. So we learn different things that happen in different markets that can apply to these economies. So for example, in Morocco, we still see there's still an element of cash being used in some parts of the economy. So we bring ideas. We see what's worked in Vietnam. We see what's worked in Brazil. We see what's worked around different parts of Europe. And we bring those ideas to the banks, to the fintechs, to the government to say, hey, how about we try these different strategies to try and continue to play our role in reducing cash and grow digital payments.
Fraud is a major concern for new digital users. How do AI and Visa tokenization guarantee the security of transactions on the continent?
So we play a huge role in providing making sure that every payment is secure. Visa started investing in AI in the 1990s, so 30 years ago. we started the journey with AI to make sure that for every transaction that happens around the world, that we're able to identify, is that transaction high risk or is it low risk? And then we share that score with our partners to say, hey guys, this transaction doesn't look like it could be normal, or actually, you know what, this transaction looks normal. Please make sure that it's a great experience. And we have to do that within nanoseconds because everyone wants to make sure the payment happens very quickly. We cannot wait 1 or 2 days to make sure. So it's done extremely quick using AI to make sure that we're scoring those transactions. But more recently, the technology of tokenization has really significantly improved it further. So by tokenizing your card number to make sure that it's secure means that it really protects you as a consumer. So you know that when you're putting your Visa card to buy something, that it gets tokenized, and as a result, it's secure. So even if you're using Apple Pay or Google Pay, that's using tokenization technology provided by Visa to make sure that it's a secure payment and that the consumer's got the confidence to make the payment, but also the merchant has the confidence that they're going to receive their money, that it's not going to disappear as a result of some bad actors. So we see tokenization providing an amazing part of the journey of providing secure payments. Now, if you think in the future, when we have our AI agent shopping for us, tokenization is even more important because you want to make sure your agent is not going to run away with your payment. That's right. So you really want to make sure that they really that tokenization gives you that comfort as a consumer that your payments will always be secure.
You are targeting underserved populations. How do Visa solutions enable a local entrepreneur in Morocco or elsewhere to integrate into the global economy?
We are so excited. Probably the most rewarding part of my role is the impact that we make in supporting small businesses and really helping them drive their growth as a business. So sometimes if you and I have our small flower shop, let's say we have a flower shop, to get a proper machine, like a big normal machine to receive the card payment can take a bit of time. And one of the problem statements we identified is the small business wants to move quickly. Once we set up our flower shop, we want to open quickly and get the business going. So what we're working with our partners is that they can use their phone to now receive digital payments. So they don't need to wait 1 or 2 weeks to get the machine. We're actually enabling people's phones to be an acceptance point so that they're able to start their businesses much faster and really empower them to be in control of their business. And as a result of that, they get benefit from data, less cash. They don't have to carry cash at the end of every day. So we really think this will be a catalyst for digital payments growth.
According to your analysis, is Africa leapfrogging thanks to contactless and mobile payments?
Africa is moving at an incredible pace. If you look at the top 10 fastest growing countries in the world, 5 are from Africa. And so we see, but they're moving in different ways. So I have the pleasure in my role of visiting beautiful countries like Morocco, Ethiopia on the east, Côte d'Ivoire on the west, and Nigeria. And everybody's working with digital payments in slightly different ways, depending on many factors. So I don't really look at leapfrogging or not leapfrogging. What we're trying to do as Visa is really just provide our technology, working with our partners to make an amazing impact in the markets. We are seeing amazing use cases around Africa. You know, I see some fantastic small business solutions, for example, in the markets of Nigeria. And we share those ideas. We share the ideas with Asia Pacific. We share the ideas with Europe. And at the same time, we benefit from their ideas as well. So we see some amazing progress that's being made. And our role really is to power that progress using our tech.
Mr. Tareq Muhmood, President for the CEMEA region of Visa, thank you for answering Africa 24's English questions. Ladies and gents, thank you for following this edition of Decryptage. Follow more on Africa24tv.com and on the app My Africa 24.